There is one tool that I have right here in front of me that I think every mobile content creator will need in their kit at some point, and that is a gimbal. And right here I have the iSteady Mobile Plus, which is a gimbal that I bought back in November 2021, and I paid about $35 for this thing. This is a awesome gimbal, and today I'm going to show you what comes inside of this box. I've already told you guys how much this thing costs. I'm going to show you guys the nice app that comes with this, show you how to set your phone up, and then we'll go out, try to get some cool shots with it if we can, and we'll take a look at the stabilization, and we'll just go around this whole device just so I can show you guys some of the features that this thing has for you. All right, coming up. So real quick, this is what the actual box looks like right here. Just a nice, cool presentation. Inside that box, you get this little nice hard shell. They got some branding right here. And once you open this up like this, you open it up, you're going to have your warranty card and some and a manual. And then right here, you're going to have your USB cable right there for charging. You're going to have your actual gimbal right here with your trigger right here on the back and all of your controls right here on the front. You have the power button right here. You have your zoom right here. You got the actual joystick so that you can control the gimbal. And then you have all of your modes right there. Then on this side, you got your charging ports and stuff here. And you're going to have a mount screw hole so you can mount things to it like a mic or anything like that. And you're going to have the battery indicator on that side. And then last but not least, you're going to have a little tripod stand that you can screw into the bottom just like this so that you can stand this bad boy up. So real quick, simple and easy. I'll show you guys how to put your phone on here real quick. So it's real easy to get your phone positioned in here and kind of balanced. All you do is take this knob. Hopefully you guys can see this knob that's right here that I'm pointing at, that I'm touching. You take that knob and you unloosen it, which will then allow you to pull out this arm right here. See, you'll be able to pull out this arm right here, and pulling out that arm will allow your phone to balance. And once you get your phone balanced, then you just lock it back in place. So because I have mine balanced already, it's already locked in place, and I really kind of don't want to readjust it. But from there, you just put your phone in just like this. Keep in mind, you also have to take your case off the phone. But you just get it put in just like this. And once you slide it in just like that, all you do is turn it on and it should be balanced. So right now, turning it on. Boom. Just like that. And it automatically puts it in place just like that. And this is what it looks like right here. This thing is kind of heavy. Kind of. It's like, it's light enough. I mean, I work out a lot, so this thing isn't really heavy to me. But it is a little on the heavy side, all right? But for the most part, this is what it looks like in your hand right here. All right, this is what it's going to look like for you. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is what it's going to look like right here. And I think it looks really, really cool. I also like the one feature that it follows you. So we'll get into all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into the app. So this is the app right here. And this app supports all of the features for the gimbal. Now, if you was to use like Filmic Pro, Pro Movie, or something else, you won't be able to take advantage of all of these actual options, but you'll still be able to use some of the basic functions and stuff like that. I do know Filmic Pro, you can use some of the advanced options, but not all of them, right? So real quick, top left corner, you got your gear icon. You press that gear icon, you can go ahead and check your gimbal settings, in this whole entirety, and move the gimbal however you see fit. I got this thing turned horizontal. You got your firmware info, so you can update. You got calibration and all that stuff. If you go down here and press that button, this is where you can get to your video resolution, flash, countdown, white balance, all of this type of stuff, anti-shake video format. I mean, you got all kinds of different settings in this app specifically, all right? Clicking out, this next little icon, there's 3 little circles like rings. That's like the beautification and filter mode, but you can't use that in 4K 60 or 4K, I think 4K 60, you can't use it, but anything 1080, 60, and so forth, you can use it. So I'm going to do it really quick just to show you. So go down to 1080p, let's just go to 30 just to be safe. And then now you can go in here, you can look at the beauty, and you can check out all of the other filters. All right, let's go back to 4K 60. Down here you got your hand gestures. A V will start the countdown if you hold up a V. If you hold up a fist, it'll switch to photo and video mode. All right, down at the bottom you got your zoom and your focus, and then you have your human tracking to the right there. On the right hand side you got your Bluetooth little button, so you can cycle the Bluetooth. Top right corner is a little smiley face. If you press that, that's how you can track your face, and the actual gimbal will move and track your face. All right, so you'll press that little button there, and then it'll go into face tracking. All right, So let's go back out of face tracking real quick. So to go to face tracking, then you have your camera and your video button. Then you have the actual shutter button right there. Then you have your camera back and forth, so you can flip between the selfie and the rear camera. Then you have live view, and you have your actual little camera icon down here. So if you press that, you can go in here and do slow motion, motion lapse, time lapse, long exposure, standard, panoramic, or whatever the case was, pano 360, pano 180. You can do all those types of things with this as well. All right, so that's just some of the basic functions real quick. This thing has a lot of different options, and you can kind of really customize this thing to your liking. But for right now, I want to show you guys how to do this little face tracking thing, all right? Because I think that is a real cool little feature, all right? All right, so I have the face tracking turned on. There's a little green box that's around my face on the screen. So if I move myself to the left or the right, the camera should follow me. So just like that, if I move to the right, it's going to follow me. If I move to the left, it's going to follow me. As you can see, to the right, it's going to follow me. Back to the left. It's doing a pretty good job. All right, kind of liking that, man. It's doing a real good job. So I think this is a cool feature for anybody that just needs some very small face tracking. Just in general, man, it's a fun feature to have, man. I think it's cool, man. So that's just the face tracking feature. Now what I want to do for you guys is show you guys some of the stabilization that you can get from going handheld to a gimbal. All right, let's go. All right, so real quick, what I'm gonna do is use just my iPhone. It's in my hand, and my son's little four-wheeler is down here. I'm gonna walk at a fast pace so you guys can see the stabilization. I've got two hands on the camera, and this is what it's looking like. I'm stepping in whatever little holes I got out here. Boom. Okay, now I'm gonna walk kind of slow and just glide so we can see how the stabilization is, because you know these iPhones, their stabilization is really good. So I'm gliding real slow just so we can see. Real slow, real slow. Kind of going a little fast, I feel, but it's still slow. Just like that. Now I'm just gonna kind of jog forward real quick. Try not to exaggerate it. All right, so this is with the actual gimbal. I'm going to just kind of walk at a normal pace, holding it out in front of me, just like this. Check out the stabilization. Stepping in whatever holes. Keeping my iPhones have really good stabilization anyway. Now I'm gonna do a little glide slow. Kind of jog towards it, and that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those quick cinematic clips with the iPhone 12 and the gimbal. Just wanted to show you guys what you can create, you know, with your mobile device and a gimbal like this one. This gimbal is really cheap, man. So I really do highly suggest you guys go take a look at it. It has a lot of features that I'm pretty sure I missed. But if there's any questions or, you know, anything you want me to answer about the gimbal, just drop me a comment below and I'll make sure I get to you guys. All right. In the meantime, don't sleep on the gimbals. They are a necessity when it comes down to mobile content creation. If mobile content creation is the only way you're going to be creating content, I highly recommend grabbing a gimbal, especially something like this one, because it's very cheap nowadays, and it has a whole lot of functions, and the app is really nice, and you can use it across many other video recording apps on the iPhone and stuff like that. All right, so hopefully this video has been helpful to you guys in some way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.